This new moon in Cancer has a big surprise for you if you're really willing to open up your eyes. This is the most abundant and powerful new moon of the year because moon is ruled by Cancer. And if you want to know what exactly is happening with you right now and what transits affecting you currently, I do recommend you to get Starcrossed app and see exactly what planets are going through your houses right now. You can also pick your own affirmations depending on what you are going through right now and see all the main events that are happening this month. So if you are interested, all links will be in my bio and it's available in all countries. So just make sure you download it and let's get into this reading for your sun sign. Pisces, let's see what's happening with you on this new moon. What is something that you need to know? What are you manifesting? And what is this big moment that is happening with you? Let's see, Pisces. Ooh, Pisces. So it seems like you will understand that there is some sort of like sacrifice that you will need to make in order to just like feel stable. There is something that's affecting you currently that just not allows you to get into this state of enjoyment and state of creation. And if you've been wondering like why you've been feeling low, if you've been wondering like what is like why something is always happening, it's because you're not letting things go. You keep holding to the things that keep grounding you, and you need to be a little bit more up. You need to be a little bit more like up here with your intentions, with your manifestations, with your frequency. But there's something, someone in your environment that is constantly bringing you down. So I want you to look around and see what it is, because this new moon, it seems like you can gain so much stability, you can gain so much predictability, you can gain the opportunity to just be and be resourceful and be resilient and have things that you can um, deal with, right? Because sometimes when life hits you, it's really a question of like, do you have resources to deal with things or not? And if you don't have resources to deal with things, if you feel like when something happens, when new projects comes in, when new opportunity comes in, so you don't have the capacity to take it, it's solely because you've been holding way too much. You have not been separating yourself from things. You have not been cutting things out. You have not been saying no to things. You have not been standing on your boundaries, because Three of Swords is all about your boundaries. And it's all about kind of like in the moment understanding what you are carrying and worth carrying with you as a weight on your shoulders, and it's not. And this weight directly translates and gets even deeper and gets even more heavy on the Nine of Swords, which is all about like, yeah, that's it. Like this is exactly what you're getting. You're getting exhaustion, you're getting anxiety sometimes, maybe you're getting even some sort of feelings of like, why is it all happening this way? Why is it all coming to this specific moment? Like, this is not what I'm manifesting. This is not what I'm enjoying. This is not something that I want to have. Like, is it this like moment in my life? This is what you want to have. You want to have stability. You want to have people you can rely on. You want to rely on yourself. You want to be reliable to other people, and you want to be, where you are present, but you cannot be present because of this specific thing. So Pisces, it seems like under this new moon, it's going to give you a little bit of an insight what things you should have let go like 6 months ago. What has been, it's pretty much like half of the year passed, right? You need to think, what are the things you are still carrying that you were supposed to leave even in 2025, right? And by now, in the middle of 2026, you should definitely not have them. Think about that, reflect on that, let me know in the comments what exactly you're thinking it is, because something has been carrying, something been like bringing you down when it comes to the weight of these dramas, of these anxieties, of these situations that have not been letting you be as resourceful as you wish to be. Aries, let's see how this new moon is going to affect you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy that's surrounding you this new moon? What's happening? What's up? Aries, Aries, Aries. Oh, are you getting into some sort of like relationship with people who are really like literally gonna spoil you, literally gonna give you something to hold on to, some sort of stability, some sort of power, some sort of moment of confidence that tomorrow is going to be okay, that the week from now is going to be okay, that the month from now is going to be okay? It could be not necessarily like a relationship, but relationship in a sense that it's not romantic. It could be partnerships. It could be something that you create. It could be maybe you start saying yes to people in general. Maybe you start saying yes to invites that you've been getting, and maybe for some reason you were not able to like necessarily go to the, I don't know, networking events or like the dates or some sort of things, but there is someone really powerful. And I mean, like in a sense it could be you, because this is the Aries energy, this is the Aries card, this is the Aries of the, of out of the old designs. So there is a lot of power, there is a lot of control with this new moon, there is a lot of feeling of like things are gonna go my way, whether you want it or not. And if you've been really like sitting something out, if you've been really like waiting on something, this is not the time. This is not the time. Even though we do have like Mercury retrogrades, we have Neptune retrograde, Saturn retrograde happening soon, none of this actually affecting you, and it's almost like it's giving you a head start when everybody else is setting back because of those transits, because of, like they affecting them more. But you're not really like claiming this energy, you're not really going back, you're not really rescheduling things, you just keep deciding to keep going forward, especially with those two energies around being, I mean, obviously, like, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this level of abundance that you are getting? Can we talk about this level of just enjoyment from the work that you've done? And Nine of Pentacles is all about Venus and Virgo. Venus and Virgo is the Venus that enjoys work that has been done, and now it brings results. Now it brings those fruits that you are harvesting from the trees that you've planted a while ago. So in the sense, if you have some sort of projects and you've been still waiting for them to blossom and give you some sort of, give you something to be proud of, that may be the new moon when it's happening. And obviously with the Two of Cups, it's literally just like exchange of energies, literally exchange of emotions. It's like when you talk to someone in the middle of the night and you like so excited that, you're so excited to talk about it. You're so excited to share some sort of emotions that maybe in a sense like nobody even was understanding you, especially when it comes to, again, holding this power, building some sort of empire, building some sort of business, creating some amazing things for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So Aries, lock in, start saying yes to the opportunities, put in the productive work, be productive with yourself, allow those results to translate into actions, and then you're going to see how it's really bringing you the authority that you wished of. Taurus, let's see how this new moon is going to surprise you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy for this new moon for you, Taurus? And oh, Taurus, like, listen, if you really wanted to get on the new path, if you really wanted to like jump realities and jump the alternative timelines to the ones where you finally making money, it's not the person who you are right now. It's not the person who you are right now, but this new moon is totally offering you this opportunity of like major transformation. And in a sense, it could be something that like shocks you so much, in a sense that it's like when all of the things that you've been holding to, all of the things that you thought is the reality, it's like hitting you like, oh, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I cared for. It's not what I care for anymore, at least. And I don't know if you're ready for that, because usually this path of like reinventing yourself, this path of like choosing new version of yourself, this path of embodying the version of you that has not been present yet in your, in yourself. It's usually not the easiest one, but I will tell you, it will bring you a lot of results. It will bring you a lot of rewards, even for the things that you've taken. I mean, obviously, Death and Hermit, like, what can we say here? Hermit is definitely about going deep into who you are, going deep into yourself, going deep into the all the ideas that you were exploring, and allowing yourself to say, yes, if I was thinking about this, if I was manifesting those things, if I wanted to do those things, there is a reason why they are in my head. There is a reason why I wanted to be doing that. There is a reason why I have talents for this, right? Other people don't have talents like me. So it means something. It means that I am really excited about those things. And it's really all about, okay, how well are you going to commit to this version of yourself, especially with the Death? The Death as a Scorpio card is really shows the appreciation of values and rising on top of the things that you thought you're everything, right? And for you as Taurus, it could really include just like feeling good physically, feeling good and safe and present. But in this case, you might want to chase new opportunities that will like even take you further, right? It seems like your comfort zone and the things that you settling for and not settling for are really growing under this new moon, right? Like you're ready to step into this like next version of yourself. It could be income, it could be the way you treat yourself, it could be the way you, it could be the way you just spoil yourself, right? For the universe to spoil you back, you need to spoil yourself first. But that means what has been normal to you is need to go, is need to be done with. And only then the new opportunity with the income and with all these material things will come to you, that is going to be a completely new leap of happiness. Geminis, let's see how this new moon is going to affect you. What is something that's happening with you? What's up? Let's see, Geminis. What is the energy for you? What is the energy for you? And it seems like it's time to explore new opportunities. It's time to look at the things at a different angles, because clearly what you are doing right now could not be necessarily bringing you all the results that you want. If you've been feeling stuck, and it seems like you've been feeling stuck, it seems like you've been feeling like a little bit lost, and you were like, oh, like, so where am I going from here now? What am I doing? What am I, you know, what is up? What is up? The hangman is your main energy. The hangman is obviously, it's like, you cannot go so far ahead if it's not the right path. You cannot go so far into the future if that's not the future that you were supposed to have. So in a sense, if you're waiting for something, if you've been trying to like apply for something or get accepted to something or see your projects to finally blossom, I don't think, if you're not having the easiest time, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is, especially with the King of Swords here. That is really all about enjoying new opportunities, enjoying new things, um, enjoying new variations of the things that you are doing. The King of Swords does not tolerate any sort of boxes, any sort of boundaries, any sort of things that limiting you, things that you are trying to limit yourself with. So in the sense, that's the same energy that you need to be looking for right now. What have you been settling for instead of being excited for, right? Like what were the things when you were like, well, I guess I'll just have to, say yes to the things that I don't like. I guess I'll just have to say yes to the things that I'm not necessarily enjoying. I guess I just have to say yes to. So if that's something that you've been doing, it's a perfect opportunity for you to bring yourself back to the moments where you were not settling, but you were excited for things. And with the Two of Cups here, you might not do it alone, actually. Maybe someone has already brought you some sort of opportunities when it comes to new things that you are doing, new projects, new job opportunities, or even new relationships, right? Like it could be also about relationship if you've been, seeing one person, another person, do this, do that. One of them is not the right one. One of them is not the right one. And it's almost like a sign that, like, hey, like, you can have this freedom. You can have this opportunity to like go further, explore, and see if there's something better for you. Because it probably will be. It probably will be. And with the King of Swords, again, it's not screaming commitments right now. And it's not screaming something that you 100% would commit to, but it is what it is. So if you really want to get out of the swamp that you are stuck in, if this like quicksand, you gotta free yourself up first. Cancers, let's see how this new moon is going to surprise you, because this is your new moon. This is literally your time. So you are definitely going to hear it, feel it, sense it the most. Let's just see what's happening. Let's just see what's happening with you. Oh, listen, there is an opportunity to completely switch the order of things, and especially when it comes to, oh my God, literally my glasses are getting so foggy from how hot it is outside. But it's all about switching the cycles, switching the cycle of things, like exiting this matrix and exiting these scenarios that you've been in, especially when it comes to bringing balance into your physical material life, especially if you're thinking about your resources, especially if you're thinking about your if you are thinking about, I don't know, like somebody owes you money, somebody, you feel like maybe universe owes you money, maybe you've been waiting for some sort of projects to be finished so you can receive something. I mean, look at this, you have the world and the wheel of fortune, meaning there is a big changes are coming, and they come with complete finish of some cycle, complete, like the world is about the finish. It's about the ending of the old scenarios, and almost like like a kid in a womb that's about to break this pattern and escape into a completely new world. Same thing is happening with you, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Like they all have this like, circle around things around here, meaning like, hey, there is a cycle, but there is a cycle that you can escape. There is some sort of things that have been so predictable that now they could be completely different. With the Six of Pentacles being your third card, it's really all about bringing balance. It's all about feeling really good about your material life. It's really good about feeling how you almost like don't Like the place is so abundant, the world that you live is so abundant, the environment and people around you, it's like so abundant that in a sense you are could be giving out more, you could be sharing more, you could be deciding that, hey, I've been gatekeeping this, but I've really been feeling some sort of ways about sharing and educating and, like show up for communities, show up for people, show up for friends that maybe even if I don't feel like I have resources, I have to do it. And this is what you will be doing with there's something that has to change, right? So if in your mindset you're thinking, oh, like when I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be helping people. When I'm gonna be rich, I will be, I don't know, like helping out my parents, helping out myself, helping out someone else. It's not gonna happen until you start doing it and until you first on your own will break the cycle. And this is the great opportunity for you to do so under this new moon. It's almost like, well, not only it's a complete new beginning for you for cancers because the new moon is in cancer, especially if you are I think it's like from 13 to like 15 degrees of cancer, but it's also something that about to finish and completely put the end to the old scenarios where you are escaping and taking advantage of the new opportunities that are coming your way. Leos, let's see how this new moon is going to affect you. What exactly is happening with you? What's something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is happening? Let's see, Leos. Oh, Leo's like you on this new moon and following weeks, you almost like will be fighting for power. You will be fighting to stay on top. You will be fighting to almost like capture some sort of power and authority and just like this feeling that you really rule over someone. Like you have more chances, more privileges in a way, more. You just like deserve it more. You deserve more to be on top of the hill and it's really all about like it's really I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but it's definitely giving like some sort of Game of Thrones. Is giving like who is going to be the next ruler, who is going to be the one on top. Maybe if you are in competition, maybe you trying to really make it in your, I don't know, you're creating content, you trying to make it in your niche, or maybe you are at the job and like there are two people up for promotion and you really like, maybe there are three people for promotion, maybe there are five people up for promotion, but you want to make sure that you are the one who's actually getting it. You want to make sure that you are actually the one who is going to get it. So your main energy here is the Emperor, which is obviously Emperor translates into power. Emperor translates into authority. It translates into somebody who not only it could be you who is being very, you know, have a good reputation, have good connections, powers, even strings to pull in the moments when you need to, but it also could be any like older people around you with the power, with the authority. It could be your boss in a sense, it could be your father, it could be someone who you're looking up to, somebody who could be, I don't know, like sometimes it could be like mm, just like some sort of patron to you. And with the Two of Wands and Five of Wands, trust me, like you're not gonna sit still. You're not gonna sit still under this new moon. You're not gonna just like be chilling. You will be actually putting in a lot of fight. You will be putting in a lot of actions. And with Five of Wands specifically, trust me, everybody has a chance. So you like whatever competition you're going through, wherever the area you're trying to succeed in, wherever you're trying to do to like really accelerate yourself and set up yourself for success, you need to know that all other people have just like as equal chances as you do. So you cannot slack. You cannot like be away from the job that you're doing. You need to be consistent under this new moon. And it's giving bus club, not a club, no sleep, next place, no fear, nobody believed in me, but you still rise to the top. And Leos, if that's you, then that is you. And that is you. No questions, no doubts. You're gonna make it. Virgos, let's see how this new moon is going to affect you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for. What is the energy for you this new moon and what is happening? Let's see, Virgos. Oh, Virgos, you gotta trust. You gotta learn how to trust. You gotta learn how to let go. You gotta learn how to, in the sense, wait for your turn. You gotta know when is the right time. You gotta know when is the right time, and the best you can do is prepare yourself for the change that's coming. But I think you can necessarily like force it because your main energy here is the Wheel of Fortune, meaning, listen, there's something big about to happen. But the thing is, you gotta stay prepared, but you cannot force it. You cannot force the change. You cannot force the manifestations, because the moment you become so attached to the desire, to the final goal, the moment you start obsessing over something, especially if you have like really a lot of planets in Virgo, if you have a lot of, you know, houses in Virgo, if it's like all the main houses are in, like, I don't know, whatever that is. The moment you become too obsessed, too attached, and you making this thing seems more important than it is, and you really think your life depends on it, it's slipping away from you. It's running away from you. It's not the energy that holds it. And you gotta learn how to let it go. You gotta learn how to be like, I don't know, let's say you have like $100 to a bank account and you like really chasing clients, right? Like you want a next client to come so they can like put a deposit, start working with you, and you feeling okay. But if you're forcing it, and if you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna sacrifice my rest time, I'm gonna sacrifice my, I don't know, like time off, I'm gonna sacrifice my, even the way that I feel, even the way that I manage my resources, such as sleep, such as health, such as stamina. But then when I'm gonna have this client, then I'm gonna rest. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You gotta know that things are coming. You gotta know that, you know, change is happening. But you can be so persistent with it here. You can be so persistent with it. And the thing about Queen of Wands here, it's the same thing. Queens are very passive energy. It's about, you know what? It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Like universe and the matrix and whatever like video game you live in, it's not gonna let you completely become, I don't know, like homeless and with like no money. It's just not going to. It's just testing you how well you can trust yourself and trust the universe that, hey, there is no such thing. There is no such thing. It's like when you play a video game and you have 3 lives, and when you run out of this, guess what's happening? You're starting from the last checkpoint. You're not starting from scratch. This game does not getting deleted automatically of your computer. There is always some sort of checkpoint where you start from. So think about it in the situations that you are in, and know that the change is going to come. You just got to be ready to maintain this good and chill environment around yourself. Libras, let's see how this new moon is going to surprise you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy of this new moon for you, Libras? Let's see. Excuse me? Excuse me, Libras? The way you're gonna feel the happiest that you have not been in a while is crazy. The way that you're gonna like, you gotta do something with yourself right now, because like you about to hit like the chillest, like low cortisol moments of your life. Whatever it is, whatever projects you need to get done, whatever, you know, situations you need to let go, whatever, I don't know, like throw away like some sort of trash out of your apartment, throw away some things that have been keeping this negative energy, because you about to find this balance again. And the thing is, like, look at this. You have not only 9 but also 10. 9 and 10 of cups with the 6 of pentacles in the middle. Oh my god, where do I start? This is about let me tell you a story about 10 of cups, and specifically this, what's happening here. So the weight was really inspired by biblical stories and motives. So this is about Noah, the dude on the boat, right? It really shows that when they got off after the big flooding, whatever you call it, they got off and they saw a rainbow, because they knew that they survived the flooding. They have all the animals, they have the family, they have what they need to do, they have all the seeds, and from now on, it's just going to be a chill life. Like all these rock bottoms and thunderstorms, it's done. This is what it is. This is what it means. Whatever you've been going through here, whatever you've been suffering with, and done. Like you're about to hit that low cortisol level finally. 9 of Cups, again, a lot of focus on your individualistic ability to enjoy and express happiness in the moments that you are in right now, in the moments that you are manifesting for yourself, especially with the 6 of Pentacles. It's either like, I don't know, like somebody is going to give you money that they owe you, somebody is going to give you some sort of gifts. And when it comes to finances overall, you're about to hit some sort of like feeling of, oh, I'm in a very safe, balanced place. I'm in a place where everything seems chill, where everything seems like it's the way it's supposed to be, where it seems like, you know what, everybody who did me wrong got their karma back. I got my karma back. I'm on top. I'm rising to the top. I'm like feeling completely safe, completely protected, completely like things are just going so well. Like there is nothing more to say about this new moon for you, Libra. So make sure you go do things, you manifest things, you being happy for things. Like all of the things are just, aligned with you. Scorpios, let's see how this new moon is going to affect you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for. What are the main energies for you this new moon? Let's see. Oh, so under this new moon, all the actions that you've been putting on for the last, realistically, it could be anywhere from like 6 months ago and 6 months into the future. But it's mostly going to be the actions that you've been taking in this Cancer season, meaning like from the end of June until the new moon. Something that you wanted to finally start working. You wanted to figure something out. You wanted something. It's almost like you've been missing this like some sort of satisfactions when, let's say you play like video game and you go through the levels and you like you pass the levels, you complete them, but you're not 100% sure that whatever next level is going to come, you're going to know exactly how to complete it. And it seems like this is the understanding that you are getting under this new moon. This is the understanding that you are manifesting here, because 201s, obviously, you're a hardworking person. You're doing a lot. You're trying your best. You're putting a lot of effort. And you better be putting a lot of effort under this new moon. If you feel like, if you feel like you can do more, you should do more, because like the thing is about you, Scorpios, you don't have a limit. There is always more capacity. There is always more hidden energies that could be activated if you need it. It's almost like endless battery, right? It's really how it's really if you really want to touch this like emergency battery, but it is there. Like it is there. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you finally about to figure it out. It's about to have the result that you it's about have the results that will help you to start building from ground up, right? It's not just one thing that worked for you. It's not just two things that worked for you. It's about having a whole complete system that you know what you're doing and you know where you're going, and there is no going back, right? It's kind of like a checkpoint in a video game where you just like you're just not going to go back. You're just not going to go back. If you're going through some sort of internship, if you're trying to apply for some sort of job, it means that it's a completely fresh new start from the, like you elevated yourself to the next level. Like it's like the stairs that you took the stairs and now you're on a new higher floor. This is what it is. And I mean, do I need to tell you something about this? Do I need to tell you about what this is? It's a complete happiness. This card is literally called happiness. It's called happiness for a reason, because it represents feeling the most fulfilled emotionally and materialistically, because where you are in a place under this new moon is happiness. You are existing in happiness. So listen, whatever actions you need to do, whatever things you need to get done, you need to go and get it done. And trust me, happiness will be just behind that actions. Sagittarius, let's see how this new moon is going to affect you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for. What is the energy for you here, Sagittarius? Let's see. Ooh. Well, the thing is, Sagittarius, you better be quiet. You better like not tell people a lot of things. You better keep it to yourself and almost become a little bit unattached. Because there are some things in your life right now that you want so badly and you're looking them up, and it's almost like, I don't know, maybe you're like applying for some sort of lottery. You're trying to win tickets to the concert. You're trying to win tickets to like go see your favorite like sports, like whatever that is. And you're becoming so attached, and this attachment gets in the way of your happiness. And it's not just like one time thing. It could be also the pattern that you're constantly seeing, that you're constantly like following here. The High Priestess is your main energy. So this is your advice. Be unattached. Lose this emotionality. Lose those emotions. Let them go. Become somebody who does not care. Become somebody who is like completely perfect in the middle between the two. Become someone who doesn't have to take sides. Become someone who does not have to be anything. Nobody can ask you to be anything here. And especially with this, I just love this card. Like it has so much like deeper signs and symbolism and meanings, but people don't need to know. People don't need to know what you're trying to do. People don't need to know what you're trying to accomplish. People don't need to know who you're trying to become. And the thing is, Seven of Cups. Something gets into your mind so much, something gets into your head so much that again, you just like chasing the happiness and good luck away because you are too attached, because you want things so badly, because you almost like do not have control over how much enjoyment, entertainment, pleasure you want to have. You want to have it all, but you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be this attached to those things. But when I'm talking about happiness, I know what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about like you feeling completely well, it's only gonna come through being detached. It's only gonna come through that. And Nine of Cups, like, listen, you could be there by this new moon. By July 14, July 15, you could be there. You could find that place. But it's really a question of like, the rule of manifestations. You need to lower the importance of the events that you're manifesting. You need to be so confident that like, hey, it's gonna happen regardless. Like, I don't even care. And the high priestess does not care. She does not care. She knows things are gonna happen. She knows things are manifesting for her. So this is something that you should embody. Get detached, let it go. Stop chasing someone else's stories. Stop chasing someone else's like. Stop chasing. Start attracting. Capricorns, let's see how this new moon is going to affect you. What is something that you need to know, see, be excited for, be prepared for? What is the energy? Let's see, Capricorns. Oh, some sort of like huge changing and manifesting really fast. And the thing is, like you need to pay so much attention. Drink some coffee in the morning, do workout, exercise, get your heart rate up, go for a little stroll and walk because you need to be in focus. Block all the block all the TikToks, all the Instagrams after you watch this video. Meditate, increase your attention span because something is about to happen and you cannot be distracted. And the thing is, like, there's so many ways, like, and about like TikTok specifically is this like, it does know what you want, it does know what it is, but in a sense, it could mislead you when you're not paying attention. But if you're paying attention, it could really give you so much opportunities here because the star is the opportunity, right? So star is usually does not guarantee anything. It's just telling you that like, hey, if you're really paying attention, if you're really seeing what's around you, if you really know what's up, the opportunities are there, but it will be up to you to take them. And it seems like it could be either about relationship or some sort of joint ventures or partnerships or things that you just, you know, things that you will have to do like really fast. There is a fast actions, there's fast decisions, and it could really like literally like seconds could be the difference between if you're making it or not. This is why I'm telling you, you gotta lock in, you gotta be prepared, you gotta pay attention. um I wouldn't the thing is, you are Capricorns, new moon in Cancer, meaning it's happening in the opposite sign, right? We don't know your rising because this is sun sign reading, but the thing is, it still affects you in a sense of relationship. It still affects you in a sense of partnerships, in like joint things that you do. And with the Two of Cups and Knight of Wands, there's definitely some sort of quick development between you and another person. There's a quick there's something that's just like expanding so fast, but only if you're able to keep the pace, only if you're able to match that speed, only if you're able to stay on track for the whole race. So I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, there is a big development, but you gotta look in, you gotta look around, you gotta be aware, you gotta stay focused, and you gotta be fresh. Like, do not brain rot this weekend. Do not brain rot for the next week. Do something to feel a little bit more sharp mentally to be able to see this change and take the actions when they are needed. Aquarius, let's see how this new moon is going to surprise you. What is something that's happening with you, and what do you need to know here? What do you need to know, Aquarius? Ooh. I mean, Aquarius, like there is you either about to hit some sort of like new relationships or some sort of new partnerships, but I actually want you to take some time here. I actually want you to take some time here because you might just like lose your head, like use your brains, like use your sharpness and focus and get into something that you did not calculate through, right? I feel like being overall like ready to go and like easy to follow up with for you as an Aquarius, it's a really great thing. But here it might do you a little bit like duty, a little bit duty. There is a big shift on partnerships on this new moon. There is big focus on doing something with your friends, doing something with your partner, doing something with your, I don't know, like audience even, right? Do you have clients? Do you have investors? Do you have even like the lawyers that you work with? Like whatever that is, it's great. It's good. It's a positive energy. There is a lot of exchange of emotions and feelings and ideas, even that you are embodying or trying to embody. But Knight of Swords. Some of these decisions, some of these intentions could be a little bit too sharp, too fast, and too miscalculated in a sense. And normally I would say, hey, like the faster you make the decisions, the faster you follow through, the better it is. But we do have Seven of Pentacles. Seven is in general a number of deception, illusion, something that really got into your head, that you lost reality, that you lost touch with what is actually happening, that you got yourself into some sort of business, into some sort of working situations that after a while you'll be like, oh my god, like I did not see this coming. I did not see a lot of this like terms and conditions to really be applied to me. So the best way to be, if you're already in the situation, if you're like watching this video and you understanding what the situation is, the best way to get out of this is actually to commit to the rules that you agreed to, right? Like it's kind of like, I don't know, like think about like a pop star that get discovered and a label giving some sort of contract, right? The pop star getting so excited that says, yes, I will be working with you. Those are the albums that we'll be making for you. I'm accepting all the deals. And then the pop star realizes like, oh my God, like this is not a good deal. This is not something where I'm really benefiting from anything. This is not works in my favor, right? But the best way to get out of this is to get the work done, record all the albums, release them, and then say, oh, okay, now I'm done, now I'm done. But if you're not in these situations yet, I really want you to think about all the possible scenarios where you could feel stuck or you will feel like you actually need to do more work that you initially thought you would.